Hello, squatters. We're back with another one. I hope you guys are good there. There's always something happening in politics, I was watching the interview recently. The MKP has finally responded to the sex allegations by the deputy president, and between the deputy president and the Mpumalanga convenor, or the former, should I say. So it is very concerning, because even when you look at the response by the MK, it doesn't really show that they are really concerned about this issue and they're going to do something about it. Why I'm saying this is because when you are being asked a question, you should just be straightforward that we received a complaint, and then this is how far we are, and this is what we have done, or this is what we are intending to do. But the spokesperson started making few excuses to say, why didn't she report then and whatsoever and all of that. So it shows that you are just being deflective, in a sense that and it shows that this matter was reported to the president, MKP president, Mr. Zuma, and he actually confronted some of the comrades, and so it didn't sit well with them. That's how I view this whole issue. And for that matter, I think there was sort of bad treatment among the comrades, especially the woman who reported, and also Dr. Hlophe. And so there it started to be, the relationship became sour, and they started to ill-treat one another. Victimization is there. We all know that in workplaces or in organizations, most of the time women are oppressed by men, in a sense that they are being bullied, and sometimes they have to endure the pain of sexual harassment. And when they try to rise up and report this issue, we know that these relationships are different. Sometimes it's a consensual relationship, but in this case, it's really clear that it's not a something that was done behind closed doors. It didn't go well, and therefore the other one decided to come out. I think the only concern became public when she started to become a victim, and she felt she can't take it anymore. Then she has to go also and fight for herself. Remember, she went through courts and all of that, the smear campaign. Politics can be very, very, very bad. So I think that's where the camel's back got broken or something. I don't know. It's a concern. It's a concern for a big political party like MKP to be rocked by this kind of allegations, and for the fact that I think they are too reluctant to take action. Because if you receive allegations, you can make excuses that she didn't report to whomever, and why she's reporting now, and why was she quiet all. The fact of the matter here is that she did report. Now what are you going to do? And I feel like MKP is very much reluctant in acting. Maybe Judge Hlophe might be above their policies and all of that, so he might not be disciplined. He might get away with it, and especially for the fact that there is a SMS or WhatsApp, I don't know, that was sent at 22:54, which shows what this person was making sexual advances to me. Wanting a woman for one night, you are actually treating her like I don't know, like trash, like a second hand, like an object, not a subject. So it's worrisome, because if really that's what has transpired, and if really there's a proof, a tangible proof, which can be, she knows, by the way, I don't think she can come public to claim such serious allegations without any substance amount of proof. Because remember, the MKP said they are being infiltrated and all of that. Let's say, for argument's sake, someone bought the woman to come forward and say, Dr. Hlophe did this and all of that. But the fact of the matter is that even if she might be bought, but did that happen? That's the focus that we really need to be on. Did it happen? And if it did happen, what has been done with this issue? And if nothing has been done, what is the party intending to do about this? And if one member gets away with such serious allegations, the next member will definitely do. If the next morning they catch Floyd or they catch whoever on a senior position with the same scandal, they will literally say, yeah, but we are used to doing this. Why Dr. Hlophe did it and then he got away with it? He was never questioned. He was never taken through disciplinary hearing and whatsoever. There must be repercussions. There must be consequences for people's bad behavior, unacceptable behavior, or unethical behavior. So if people are going to get away with such allegations, it will be more like women are being oppressed in the MKP. It's not that we're trying to be relevant, but if you are running an organization, it's the same as running a business. You must have principles, you must have a code of conduct in place. When your employees are violating the same code of conduct, you need to have measures in place to discipline them, to institute disciplinary. So it is a concern, and the response was not really, quite convincing. Political parties have to take people into confidence that, yes, we are busy with this matter, this is what we have done, this is what we are going to do. And unless, even if they just, put him through some hearing there for formality and say, no, we didn't find him guilty, I think it could have been better done for them not to really do anything. And such allegations, there must be a suspension with immediate effect or step aside. I don't know their code of conduct, what do they call it? And then from there, until these investigations are being concluded, and then they can be able to call Dr. Hlophe to a hearing to state the side of his story. There must be a proper hearing which is being arranged between Hlophe, Dr. Hlophe, and the woman who is a victim, by the way, at this stage, and to exactly find out, to ventilate this matter properly, because it will look more like they're taking sides. They are taking sides and they are favoring certain people. Certain people have got more power to, to do as they please, and they get away with it. And if you look at people at the MKP, I think there's also, a struggle of power, too many centers of power, and everyone wants power there. If you can zoom in closely, everyone wants power. And there are people who are quiet now. They're not saying anything. They're not active. It's like they don't exist. If you talk about Abu Brian Molefe, it's like he's not MKP. He's quiet. That man is quiet. But come that time when the MKP maybe won the outright or whatever, and they have to allocate positions, those are the people who are going to get positions. But on Twitter, all the social media platforms, and even in public, they don't talk. They're just quiet. It's they are being passive. Although I believe that they have been reserved for positions. Remember, those are the Jacob Zuma's close allies, and so they are just waiting when there are positions that are being allocated. I promise you, they will be there. Most of those guys, who are there, even the Dr. Hlophe. You might be surprised that when the time comes, they might pull out this file and say, you have these allegations which we never attended to and all of that. But my advice, as soon as possible, they must act, because if they don't act, somebody who intends on joining the MKP now, they might think twice that, am I really safe? Am I really in a good position to join this political party, especially for women, that for you to be able to actively participate and get positions and all of that, you need to do certain favors as it looks now. And so it might send a very, very horrible message, a wrong message to people who would want to join MKP. We stand to see, by the way, maybe I'm too judgmental, maybe I'm rushing this issue, but it's a concern, especially GBV, the rate of GBV and all of that in our country. When you touch a woman, it becomes really something very serious until it is properly ventilated, it has been verified, and it has been assessed that no, you're not guilty, then that's fine. But for now, it's a wait and see. I don't know. I'll hear from you, squatters. What do you think actually about this issue? Because this is a bone of contention, issue in the MKP, that are they going to act, or they, especially for the fact that it's someone involving someone from a senior position. If it was only juniors, they probably will understand that they have their own deals and whatsoever. The senior members, they must do something. I don't know. I'll hear from you, squatters. Keep on subscribing. Those who have not subscribed, hit that notification bell when I drop the content. You're the first to know and to watch it. Let's keep engaging. Thank you.